Happy Mother's Day! I'm not actually recording this on Mother's Day. Shh, don't tell anyone. I am releasing this on Mother's Day though because, I'm going to be talking about something I got my mom and I don't want her to know before Mother's Day, so yeah. But anyway, today I decided to rank all the Heartstopper mums. I've had this video planned for months, by the way, just so you know. Now, I have some ground rules first. I'm only including the mums that have at least one line, because I don't think it's fair to include the other mums that don't have any lines whatsoever. So, I'm sorry to Isaac's mum and Ben's mum, but you will not be included for this video. I just feel like it's unfair to include you. And, yeah, that's kind of the only ground rule I have. Now, you may see with Tara's mum, I could not find a picture of her from the show, so I had to get a picture of the actual actress. That was really annoying. It was annoying to find all these pictures, actually. But, yeah. Let me know what you got your mothers in the comments down below. Before we start, I just want to say, I got my mom the best card in the world. I'm going to say it quiet so she doesn't hear me. I got her a Stitch card that says, "From your little alien," and I put my name at the bottom, and I love it so much. She's going to love it. She's going to love it. But yeah, anyway, ranking all of the Heartstopper moms. It wasn't even easy. I mean, no, it wasn't. I meant to say that the opposite way. It was easy to rank my least favorite. My least favorite is Darcy's mom. And I just realized something, but I'll say it soon. Darcy's mom, she's talked about in the books, but she's not actually appeared, and I can already tell that she's a CUNT, so yeah. But in the show, we get to see her, and oh boy, it wasn't good. It's hinted at that she's a right cow throughout the whole show. Like, when she keeps texting Darcy, saying things like, "I didn't give you permission to go, come home now." And then when we see the scene when Darcy's trying on her suit for the prom, and her mum walks in and is like, "You can't wear that, you look like a lesbian." And then she shouts at her, telling her to get out. And it's like, oh my god, you're disgusting. Like, I honestly thought that Charlie's mum was the worst one until Darcy's mum was introduced. But I'll get there. So yeah, Darcy's mom deserves to be at the low spot because you are a CUNT. And I really wish I could properly say that, but I can't for obvious reasons. But yeah, you're CUNT. Now, Charlie's mom, I'm going to put her in C tier. Okay, originally, like I said, she was my least favorite of all the moms. I did not like her. But, as I've read the books more, I kind of understand her a bit more. I kind of see where she's coming from. Because, when I first read it, when I first read the books, there's a scene when, she's yelling at Charlie about Nick, and at first I was like, oh my god, you cow. But, now it's I kind of get it a little bit. I don't agree with it, but I kind of see where you're coming from now. And it's I don't like her as much as the other moms, but I like her a little bit more now. And I'm not going to spoil this, but in book 5, we learn what happened to her in her past, and it is quite sad. So, she could have been worse. She could have been worse. That's all I'll say. Hopefully they touch upon that in the show. Yeah. Let me see here. Who's next? Tara's mom. Yeah. I'm going to put her, I don't really want to, I don't know if she deserves to be in B tier. I'll just put her in C tier. Now, Tara's mom only had one line in one scene, but at least she supports her daughter's relationship, Obviously, we saw that Tara and Darcy don't, share a bed in front of her, because the moment she walked in, Darcy, got out of the bed, and that's, understandable, fair enough. It's fair. So, yeah, Tara's mom, not the best mom, but definitely not the worst mom. So, she's, literally the middle ground between the Heartstopper moms. Literally, the middle ground. So, yeah. I hope we get to see her a little bit more, though, because she is quite nice. Obviously, she supports her, daughter being a lesbian, even though her mom doesn't know she's a lesbian, but that's, one problem at a time, I suppose. But yeah, she's okay. But anyway, Elle's mom, I'm going to put her in B tier. Elle's mom is good. Obviously she supports Elle for being trans. Every mother should. If you don't support your kid for being trans, you are a terrible, terrible parent. I'm sorry, but you are. But yeah, I do like Elle's mom. She's only been in a couple scenes, but she's fine, I like her. She's better than Tara's mom, obviously, but we don't know that much about her compared to, the last two moms, but I'll get there, don't worry. I like the scene when, Elle's trying on a skirt, and, she says it's too short, and then Elle's like, "I like it, though." And she's like, "You wanted my honest opinion?" It's a mother would do that, obviously. I'm not saying that. But yeah, I do like Elle's mom. I like her a lot. Anyway, Tao's mom. Yes. A tier. A tier. Tao's mom is an A tier mom, definitely. It's kind of a stereotype with, Asian moms that they're a certain way, obviously. Obviously, I don't think that's true. Like, but Tao's mom definitely, like, is against that stereotype, which I like. I also like that she talks to Tao in Chinese and English. Are they Chinese? I think they are, which I think's cool. You know, I think, like, I don't really get why Tao doesn't speak Chinese to her, though. Like, can he even, well, he understands it, so he obviously can speak it, so I find that quite interesting. I mean, it's up to him what he wants to speak, but still. But yeah, I like how much she loves Elle, though, especially how much she supports Elle, because one of my friends once said that, like, the other mums might, like, accidentally slip up and call Elle by her dead name, obviously. I feel like that would probably happen. We're not going to see that happen, because, like, I don't think they should share Elle's dead name on the show, and I'm really glad that they haven't. But yeah, I understand what you meant by that. So that probably does happen, but every time Elle is there, Tao's mom always calls her Elle, like always, and it's really good. I like it. You know, unless she doesn't know that Elle is trans, but I doubt that because Elle's always been Tao's friend, and she even said it's been so long, my darling. So I assume that she knows about Elle being trans. Like, I doubt that, like, they're hiding that. And she supports the relationship between Tao and Elle. She thinks Elle's the perfect girl for him, which I love as well. So, you are a true ally, Tao's mom. I don't know your name. I'm sorry. But, yeah. I really love that you support your son and you support Elle. That's amazing. But, obviously, was there any doubt? Was there really any doubt who was going to be the S tier mom? Really? Like, come on. You can feel that Olivia Colman is actually like this in real life. Like, honestly. I don't have no doubt that this is Olivia Colman just being herself. But yeah. Nick's mum is the best mum in the show, of course. There was never any doubt. And, like, I have quite a lot to say about her as well. Because, like, obviously she's been there since the very beginning. She was the first mum we saw, I think. Yes, she was. And, she supports her son with everything he does. There was this scene when, like, how did it go again? Yeah, when Nick's telling her about how he wants to go to Charlie's party, but then he also agreed to go on the date with Imogen. And obviously she immediately asked, "Do you like this girl?" I think any parent would. And then when he was like, "Well, her dog died," and she's like, "Not following." And it's like, that was quite funny. But then, like, obviously she gave him the advice. And she did say the right girl will come along. And, like, obviously she doesn't know at this point that Nick is going out with Charlie. But I didn't quite like that. I can let it slide, but I usually would try and say the right person will come along. Because, honestly, you should never assume that your kids are straight. Ever. Just don't assume anything about their sexuality. Because that's for them to discover. None of your business. So, if they come home and they're like, let's say you had a son, alright, and he came home and was like, "This is my boyfriend, Chad," just say, and, like, then that should just be the end of it, They shouldn't have to come out to you. You should just accept them for who they are. And, obviously, like, I can let that slide, because that wasn't quite her fault. And then, like, what other scenes were there? Oh, there was also the scene when, like, they were watching the movie together, Pirates of the Caribbean, and she said that Nick had a crush on the actress that I don't remember the name of. But then he's watching it, and he actually has a crush on both the actress and the actor, whose names I don't know. I don't even know their characters' names. But, yeah. And then that's when he realizes he's bisexual. Now, he obviously, like, doesn't tell her that at first. But then when, like, he fights Harry for calling Charlie the F word, she's just like, violence isn't the answer. And then she's like, "Charlie's a special friend, isn't he?" And then that's kind of when she starts to, like, piece together. She doesn't actually know yet, but this is when she has her suspicions. That's literally what she says in the book. Not that scene, I'll get to it. And then Nick comes out to her, and that's my favorite scene in season 1, obviously. No, I'm kidding. My favorite scene is the scene, like, when Nick stops the rugby game, sorry. But that's my second favorite scene in the show, season 1. And the bit that makes me and my mum cry every time. "Thank you for telling me. I'm sorry if I made you feel like I couldn't tell you that." Like, yes, me and my mom, like, cry at that every time. And season 2, obviously, she's really good. Then we meet Nick's brother. How did this lady give birth to these two boys? They're the total opposite of each other. One's one of the best humans in the world. The other is a CUNT. How did this nice woman give birth to that? Honestly. But enough of that. She didn't out Nick to anyone, because that's none of her business. She supports Nick's schoolwork. Glad that he's doing well, unlike a certain other mom. And I like that she just supports Nick and Charlie's relationship, and it's really nice. And I feel like I'm just rambling at this point because, you all know it. You all know she's the best mom. I don't understand how she gave birth to David, but she gave birth to Nick, so that rectifies that. But yeah, but none of these mums are as good as my mum, obviously. But I'm probably biased, to be fair. I'm sorry, Mom. I know you're watching this. Happy Mother's Day. I love you. That's where I'm going to end at. That's how I rank all the Heartstopper mums. Not including the 2 that I did don't count, but that's fine. Anyway, let me know who your favorite Heartstopper mum is in the comments down below, and why is it Sarah Nelson? No. And what did you get your mum for Mother's Day? If you don't have a mum and you're watching this, I don't really know what to say. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's where I'm going to end that there. I'm Vivi, and I'll see you next time. Bye.